So have you ever said to yourself, why do I keep ending up with the same type of person? Or worse, why can't I walk away when I know it's not right? Well, you're not crazy and you're definitely not alone. There's a real reason why you keep repeating relationship patterns. It's because your nervous system and your hormones and your history are all tangled up. They're all tangled up in what love feels like. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophia. I'm a certified Mars-Venus life and relationship coach, bringing you the Mars-Venus gems, wisdom, and secrets to lasting love and successful relationships. So today I'm going to be walking you through the real truth about why you're drawn to the wrong people and the difference between chemistry, connection, compatibility, and how to finally attract a love that aligns. So let's get into it. Let's start with a question. Why are you still here? What are you doing? Why are you still holding on to someone you know isn't right for you? Why are you wasting your energy on something that doesn't feel alive anymore? You don't want to start over. You don't want to face the fear of being alone. So instead, you shrink your needs. You hold back your truth. You convince yourself, maybe this is what love looks like now. But let's be honest. You're not staying because you're in love. You're staying because it feels safer than letting go at this point. And John Gray says, when women don't feel safe emotionally, they give more than they should and settle for less than they deserve. That's because when you're depleted, your instincts go into survival mode. You start calling breadcrumbs a feast. You confuse comfort with compatibility. And maybe part of you even believes, if I can love them hard enough, they'll become what I need. But love isn't transformation through force. It's alignment through truth. You have to stop convincing yourself it's working when your body knows it isn't. And let's clarify something. Just because someone makes your heart race doesn't mean they're right for you. That spark, it could be chemistry, but chemistry alone is not a soulmate. Chemistry has its highs and then it crashes. It's, do they like me? What should I wear? Why didn't they text me back? It's adrenaline, anxiety, dressed up as butterflies. If chaos in your life is familiar, the calm will feel boring, but the calm is what you'll feel when you feel connection. And you'll keep mistaking anxiety for attraction. Women who spend too much time in their masculine energy will confuse excitement for emotional safety. And men, when overstressed, confuse sexual attraction for emotional connection. So what do? We should slow down. We should stop rushing towards intensity. We should stop calling adrenaline love. And then we can start learning what it actually feels like to be safe, seen, and supported. So what does real connection feel like? Here's your test. Are you being yourself around this person, or are you performing? Are you shrinking your standards to keep their interest? Are you afraid to ask deep questions? If you're not being you, it's not real. A client once told me he's perfect on paper. He texts me, plans dates, treats me well, but something feels off. When we went deeper, she realized she couldn't laugh freely around him. She felt like she had to tone herself down to seem more desirable. And she was constantly second guessing whether she was being too much. That's not chemistry. That's compliance. That's what happens when you silence your intuition to stay in something that looks good from the outside, but feels hollow on the inside. John Gray says, trust your feelings. They're your guidance system, but make sure your feelings are coming from a full tank, not an empty one. So when you're emotionally full, you recognize what's real. When you're depleted, you settle for what's familiar. Okay, and this is an exciting one. Stop trying to fix people, guys. Ladies, stop trying to fix men. Let's talk about one of the most seductive traps in love, the the belief that you could help them change, the belief that you can help the guys change. You fall for someone who isn't quite right. They're close. You see their potential. You imagine who they could be if only they had the right partner, the right support, your support. So you pour in, you compromise, you love them harder, softer, smarter. You teach them, you coach them, you stay with them, pray for them. But let's be honest, you're not in a relationship, you're in a rescue mission. And here's the truth. When you're trying to fix someone, it's not love, it's leverage. Some people choose partners they can fix or they think they can fix because it makes them feel more secure. Like they're harder to walk away from, like they'll be appreciated more. That's control, dressed up as caretaking. It might make you feel powerful until the moment you realize you're loving someone who's not loving you back. They're just benefiting from your emotional labor. John Gray teaches that women naturally give more when they don't feel secure. But when you're giving in hopes of being chosen, you abandon your feminine core. And that abandonment always costs more than it gives. Okay, moving on to the unhealthy love cycle and how to break it. It goes like this. Your first love, you're all in. Open, unguarded, deeply vulnerable. But that kind of openness at a young age, especially with an emotionally immature man, it leads to heartbreak. And so you make a silent promise, never again. You tell yourself next time you'll be smarter, stronger, more in control. So the next man you choose, he feels safer, but you're less vulnerable, less alive, and the cycle begins. You start choosing men who can't hurt you because they can't reach you. But the same wall that protects you blocks real love from getting in. And eventually, either you feel numb and unfulfilled, or he's going to cheat, or you both quietly walk away, not because he was evil, but because the foundation was built on fear, not flow. And a lot of times when we miss the person after a heartbreak, you're not missing the person, you're missing the feeling, the version of you that came alive when you were with him. That version is still inside of you, but it's waiting for safety, waiting for you to heal. And that's where Mars-Venus wisdom becomes a compass for you. So if you've been stuck in a cycle of wrong partners, love doesn't require you to be perfect, just present and brave enough to tell the truth to yourself first. If this video helped you feel more seen, grounded, and empowered, hit subscribe. And if you're ready for the next step, download my free guide, The 5 Secrets to Chemistry, Confidence, and Connection. It's beautifully written, soul-aligned, and waiting for you below. All the links are in the description. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you next time.